Alright, it's August 20th, and I'm going to do a video kind of killing two birds with one stone. This is my Fender 75, not that one, this one, that I sold today, and I told the guy, or I always do this before I get ready to pack it up, I always just take a video, mostly for the shipper, so they can see it working. But I also am, I think I'm going to sell this fine instrument. This is I think it's a 2023. I bought two of these. This was the Squier Jaguar Squier, and I bought it. I sold one of them, and I bought one because I wanted a Jaguar, and they're expensive. So I figured I'd try this one first, and I knew I was going to redo it. I've repainted a few guitars. There's a bass I did in Sparkle, one of my favorite basses, Bronco bass. It's not pro, but I've done this a few times. I took some good steps. I did leave the finish. I didn't sand it down, so when this patina's out and wears down, it might look actually cool. This is kind of like a darker navy blue, and I put probably 5 coats. It's spray on, and then I used actually shellac for a finish. And you know, it actually looks good. It's kind of got, it's not smooth, but it looks beautiful, in my opinion. And I did some cool relicing too. I've got a method I won't share, but I get some good copper patina on all the hardware. It's all original. The only thing that's not is I put some upgraded tuners on there. I put a patina on them as well. But the reason I'm selling it is because I spent the money, and I have a made in Japan Jaguar coming. So yeah, so let's do a strum. This guitar plays great. I've been playing it a lot lately. It probably could use a little setup. I think it's pinging out on one fret up at like 12. Just needs either a bridge lift or a truss rod. But I've been playing, I've been rehearsing with it. I've actually put a couple of tracks on a recording. So yeah, I'll strum it and also go through the amp. Got the amp on the clean channel. Here's some verb. Big reverb. I've got another one of these and they modded it. Turn the reverb off. Oh, I actually have a reverb pedal on. I'm going to kill this one. That's dry. So we're on the clean, power, volume of 5. That's on trebles 4, not pushed in. I always pull the bass out. Got it pretty heavy. Here's the... bridge pickup here. Both pickups. Neck. Let me just verb down a little bit. So that's both pickups. This is like the phase. The guide's what I call it. So all the electrics work. I did put some tape. I don't have a mastery bridge, but I read if you put some tape on this to kind of stabilize it. I like to use this and it stays in tune pretty darn well. Let's hit the lead channel on this. Got the lead and the lead master. I hardly ever use this channel. I think you can use the EQ as well. I just don't use this. I use pedals. But it's working. Let's put the verb back on. With this guitar, honestly, it's not really a complaint. I think This is the weak part of the guitar. Maybe putting a different pot in. It's not terrible. This pickup. Yeah. It's not terrible. It's just a little. Like this neck is killer. Here's the bridge, or the bridge. Bites, but it's a little. It doesn't complement this one as much. But you know what? It's a Squier. These things are, for what they are, they're quite cool. So anyway, yeah, I'll take good pictures. Like I said, this is I bought these new, or this new, like last year, and I put a lot of, best paint job I've done yet. You know, it's not pro, but it looks good, and it will wear, and probably look cool with the old seafoam green, or whatever that hell that color was. And this patina on here looks great. It's a good player. It needs a little, here's where it's, right here. G string at just a tad bit. I can't bend it. So yeah, the amp's working. The boost, middle, bright, volume, master. I'm on the lower input. Yeah, we've gone over the reverb. We've seen the master work, lead master. So yeah, the amp's working. I just do this more for the shipper. It's gonna be tubes are gonna be taken out, and all that good baffle packed. However you pack an amp, I know I do this. So I know. And I'll try to get a little close up. It's kind of probably a little dark in here, but this fine blue baby. Let's see the serial. You can look it up. I think it's either 2022. I can't remember. I buy so much gear. But I bought two of them. They gave me a little deal. I said, hey, hook me up. Two. I don't need them. Alright, long boring video, but there you go.